Hello, everybody. It's the only nummy here, joined by the normal idiots.
Done.
Thank you.
No, I'm not an idiot, no.
And everybody hurts.
Sounds very
And
convincing, doesn't it?
everybody poops.
Cries. The next line's
Sometimes.
cries.
No, it's everybody
Close
cries and
enough.
everybody hurts.
Nobody cares, John.
Why? What? You just tried to correct
And everybody poops.
Care.
There you go.
I don't know why you bring that up, Trevor.
Everybody hurts.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think you're right. Maybe.
All right, then let's just dive right into this.
All right. So we got people in
That's what she said.
Damn it. People in
I got you first.
All right. People in extracurricular activities versus people who aren't. And what I mean by that is basically, if you took two people with about equal grades, is someone in extracurricular activities have more advantage to kind of traits for the kind of in the real world the people who don't? Share your opinions.
I believe it does. It just because it gets you preoccupied and used to doing things, used to being places on time.
That's true.
Like with school, it's the straightforward. What time is it? I don't even remember. 8 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
8, something like that.
It's 8:40.
8:40.
The actual class starts.
You'd be there by
in
8,
our
though.
school. This all varies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
of
roughly
course.
8 o'clock everywhere, though.
Yeah.
Right?
And it kind of ends around sometimes 3, 4.
It depends on exactly what grade school you're in.
And it depends if you're in a private school, in a boarding school. It all depends.
I would hate to be in a private school.
So would I.
Like,
Yeah, me too.
I would think that there'd be a limited amount of people, and those limited amount of people would be people that I wouldn't like.
With your luck, right?
Oh, it's just to me that I don't honestly know how this would really be. But when you say private school, you think of stuck up, cocky motherfuckers.
Josh.
Yeah.
King Tut. King Tut's another player on the baseball team that we just went against tonight.
Don't like at all.
He's a
Is
cocky
that
little
Is
bastard.
that that guy you were playing against tonight? He was like their catcher.
No,
Okay, well he was.
that was big black guy.
Well, he wasn't black. He was just like quite tan.
Big black guy.
Mocha.
Mocha.
He was mocha.
Malone.
Man, for me, I think you're right. I think you're right. That does occupy your time. It kind of gives you an ability of time management. Gives you priorities straight. I also believe that more curriculum gives you more goals to pursue.
And gets you off the streets.
I guess that.
No,
But-
we're a small
Put
town,
something-
that's that.
It depends. It depends on who you are. I mean, it does get you out of trouble. You are right on that. But I believe that it gets you pursuing more goals. And I mean, once after school, all you got is homework. Obviously, you got time to do stuff. I mean, I know I have a good feeling the people who just do school, first of all, probably don't have as good as job opportunities as other people with extracurricular activities, and they're gonna regret what they didn't do
And they'll die.
because they had time on their hands, and they'll look back, I don't know, 30, 40 years later and be like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done this, I could have done this,
I could have made Mama proud.
and it sucks.
Instead
Oh,
of
it doesn't suck if you're the one who
You
did it.
live with that regret for the rest of your life. It's almost like a suffering. It's almost like a life sentence. It sucks.
Life sentence to fa-la-la.
Also,
Only if-
I think I'd say yes as well, because
Mhm.
not only, extracurricular activities such as sports teaches you to win and lose with grace, and also teamwork, and never give up.
That's true. But it also depends. It's maybe not so that it's sport. It's more sports, but maybe in something more. Maybe I don't know. Kind of more the fact of you work your hardest, you be the best you can be, and yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
You're
John,
right. You know,
what's
obviously,
your input?
sorry. Yeah, John, if you want
My
to say.
input is basically the same as yours, but a little less strongly.
That's bullshit. You don't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm not
no
saying for
offense.
myself, for everybody else.
Wow.
No, just explain though. Come on, explain.
Like, I find, you know how you said there's like, they're always doing stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that
I'm in.
would put them in that position, and but I don't know.
I can see sometimes there's probably the only good thing of not having extracurricular is because you'd have time. You'd have a bit of more time for social, and then maybe you'd probably get better at them at a social aspect in life.
Yeah, see, I use
Yeah.
like things like that for my socializing.
Yeah.
But
it's-
exactly, but you're right. I mean,
Like if
Yeah,
you're in
but
If
extracurricular
it's something more
activities,
serious,
extracurricular activities do create a lot of social.
friendships and such.
Exactly, it does.
Well, like hell, I'd go to baseball if like a bunch of my friends went in it.
That's
Literally half the team's my friends.
same.
That's what you think, Josh.
Trevor.
and you're right. Like it does.
Ah.
It
The
does.
whole team's your friend, Josh. There you go.
You're right. It does create friendships. It does create bonds.
Bonding. Yeah,
Oh.
look at you.
Male bonding.
In not
Male bondage.
the sensual way.
Bond.
I don't
I
want
think
that type
ABBA
of bond.
creates more of that,
Not in the
especially on
male
that
bond.
tree.
Not in the bonding where in the showers where you're spraying each other with the
Hey.
So.
Yeah. soap. Well,
And you drop the soap?
you drop
And then the
soap.
big man named Jerome's right behind you.
Everybody.
Tyrone.
Especially when you get raped in the asshole. Not
Wow.
fun.
That
Oh,
accelerated
God.
quickly.
What?
Oh God,
What?
Brady, no. No, Brady, no. No.
But yeah, that's mine is. I share the same perspective as you. I mean, I guess the only positive things that they're probably, there is more time for social stuff. You can probably get out there and do some stuff. You mean, but
Drugs.
I mean, that's another thing, that that could get you in some bad shit, like
Yeah,
stuff,
work in the corner can.
that and drugs and
Oh, drugs aren't that bad. Work in the corner's where it's all at.
I'd say drugs are pretty bad.
It depends
Compared-
which ones you get into.
Depends on prostitution.
Oh,
So there's not much. Okay, speaking of where we are, there isn't much prostitution where we are.
Sadly.
no. But
In-
in some areas there is a lot.
Like cities and
Indeed.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you could still find some here. It's just not as obvious as you
And
may
maybe
think.
in
Yeah.
more populated rural areas. We live in a lesser populated rural area. We have a good amount, but it's nothing where.
We're sitting on what, like 10,000?
Well, I thought it was 20. For me, I thought it was 20,000 in the surrounding areas.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, surrounding
surrounding
areas.
areas
Just in
is
the
a
town,
big
there's
area.
10.
Oh, but like in the town, it's like 4,000. I mean, it's not much.
Yeah,
Is this?
Yeah.
but the
I didn't
rest
realize
is
it was that
just
low.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
100,000.
pretty much.
Oh, it's
Don't worry about it.
100,000.
Well, obviously not, John. Actually, it is in the surrounding areas. It is. Ha.
No,
But yeah.
accept that.
So we all good with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sure.
Next
All
topic
right.
then.
So we got Pepsi or Coke? What's
Pepsi.
your preference?
Coke.
Coke.
I think mine's Pepsi. So we
Yeah,
gotta
it's time.
do a tiebreaker.
Pepsi's better though. Coke is almost too sweet.
Pepsi
I like
doesn't.
sweet.
I don't like the taste of Pepsi. It just doesn't taste right.
Now, see, I can drink a lot of Pepsi. I can't drink a whole lot of Coke at a time.
I can just drink a whole lot of every. Oh god, never mind.
Of course you can, John.
Spunk, spunk,
Human.
spunkity spunk. I'm also tough.
Man, yeah, I do agree with the sweet thing. It's not that I don't like it. But I do personally like Pepsi. It kind of tastes less sweet. I just kind of like it. It takes more. I don't know what the word is. Cola-y. I don't know.
Coca-Cola was the original, but
Cola-y.
Pepsi tastes more like cola.
E. coli.
E. coli.
E. coli.
But that's I don't know. I'm just kind of less sweet when it comes to that. I don't think a pop should be really that sweet to me.
It's
And
just
that's not
made
saying
of practically
and I'm
pure
not,
sugar.
and I'm not saying I don't like Coke, because I do like Coke. I really, if I had a choice, like, it doesn't, it's not that bad to where it's like, oh, well, I have to have one or the other. No, I like them both, but my preference is Pepsi.
Same here. I'll drink either one. I'll pretty much drink whatever one's cheaper at the time.
Yeah,
So, because
that's
it's not a huge difference for me, but I do prefer Pepsi.
yeah, same here.
Okay, that was just kind of like
That was
really, really
a
small one.
one, but hey, that was what we're going for. Okay.
Hey, some people are small.
Okay, so this is a pretty big one.
John.
Yeah, I was thinking John too, but nobody said anything, so I
Mhm.
didn't go with it.
But anyway, I hope everyone has a good, output on this, because I think this is a pretty big one. So, is life predetermined, or is it kind of does it revolve around destiny, or does it revolve around free will, as in the decisions you make, and yeah, basically, life is what you make it. What does everyone think?
That's what you
I think
make
it's
it.
just free
So
will,
let's
unless you're a
make it
Jedi,
right.
and then you're guaranteed to die by
There you
Stormtrooper.
go.
Let's make
There you
it
go.
right.
Oh no, Josh, get the song. Oh no. Oh no. No.
So, what does everyone think?
Well, I already put in my input. I think that life is what you make it, I guess. Like,
You do?
Free will, Trevor.
Free will.
free will, yeah.
Free
will.
Willy!
Because, really, I don't think there's any way that anybody can predict something so far in the future. Like, I know how people say if you don't fix something, then history will repeat itself. But
History, repeat yourself as many times as you want.
everybody does something different, so I don't find how it can repeat itself if everybody does different things. Because no one's
See,
exactly the same, correct?
That's
yeah,
true.
I don't believe that there's anybody up there. Like, it's like, hey, I'm gonna predetermine this for you. Who the hell are you?
Oh my
I'm
god.
Chuck
Who
Norris.
are you and what do you want?
It's like, last
Who are
person
you?
I
Oh, no,
talked
Chuck
to,
Norris
he
died?
talked
Oh,
to
no,
me
Chuck
in
Norris.
person.
Oh,
Who
I'm
are
a
you?
little-
What have
I'm-
you done with the Force?
It's an interesting concept, because I do believe in some circumstances is that you do choose to what you do in life. But I believe, especially when you are younger, it has to be predetermined. And the way
Well,
I see it
by
is that you can't choose where you're born. You can't choose the circumstances of where you're born. You can't choose what you learn during your process of learning. What I mean by that, I don't mean
I love your
like
description about
educational
that point
stuff.
too. It's like you can't choose what you learn by your learning.
Well,
But
okay, you can't choose your learning of, your parents want you to be this. You can't choose to be that person when you're that
your
little.
destiny is predetermined then, but it's predetermined by your parents.
Kind of. It's not even totally predetermined because you still have your own brain, right?
Exactly.
It's
With a
I
human, they
think
can
You
kind of
still
decide.
you can still do stuff even though you're a baby, right?
Well, no, it's see at
Well,
that
it's out of
state,
your
I believe
hands.
you're not a lot, right? You're an infant. You can't do anything.
I can
No.
poop, yay.
It's predetermined.
It's not even. I don't even think it's predetermined. I think that like in that point in your life, it doesn't really matter. Yes, you will learn from it a little bit, right? And you'll get some. Like you won't get a lot of your morals though. You'll get morals when you start aging and start putting yourself around certain friends that you decide to be around.
There's this famous what I mean by morals and beliefs. There's this famous Nelson Mandela quote, and I actually have it on my lock screen on my iPhone, and here it is. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. Now, I guess that last part, it's kind of irrelevant to what we're talking about. It's still a good thing, but it's right. It's not it's not. We don't. What I'm trying to say is that we are not born.
Hating
We
others.
learn it. Yeah, we learn from it, and that I think it's predetermined. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
We can't choose for our parents to I don't know, say that Asians are not good people.
What's wrong with Asians?
This
Exactly.
is just racism. You can't determine that to say that your parents don't like gay people. You know,
Well, maybe
you
they
can't
don't.
choose the circumstances. But but that's that. Once you get out of life, you can choose what you want to do.
Exactly.
However, depending on that predetermined of where you come from and what the circumstances you live, that holds you back sometimes.
Mm.
So someone who's put in a good position, who was born high class, basically the silver spoon in their mouth,
Silver.
silver,
Nom 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 nom.
and have all the assets to, I don't know, go off to university and make a good living for for themselves and perhaps their family. While someone who, I don't know, who's born low class in a ghetto, obviously doesn't have the assets
Ghetto.
as much as that guy. That guy has it easier.
True. Well,
It's really a mix.
yeah, it's true. I don't know what to say on that, really. I just...
It really is. It's really so much on the fence that when it comes to religion, you can believe in whatever you want, because it's arguable either way
Yeah.
in every religion. I'm 15. I don't know what the heck I want to believe in yet.
I don't believe in anything. That's what I want to believe in.
I don't know.
If that makes
That's
any sense.
deep.
I haven't.
That's deep.
I haven't decided. You know. Whatever.
Well, that
Gives
was
me
float
more.
to Brady's boat.
Whatever makes me. What was I gonna-
Okay, what were you about to say?
Whatever
Whatever
makes me a
floats.
woman.
Whatever
Wow.
floats my boat.
No, but whatever gives me more comfort. And
Comfort zone.
Your left
And
You
hand.
doing it? Are you in?
you
I'm in.
son of a.
Oh no. What? I said comfort
Oh,
zone. Are you
no.
in? And you're just like, you.
No,
son
I'm
of-"
talking about Josh.
I'm just like, oh, thanks, Brady.
I said your left hand, so that's why he was like, you son of a bitch.
I'm like, oh no, why? What did Trevor do?
That's kind of that's kind of the transition into to kind of religion, and it's I don't know. I think the end of the story is that people have to work harder to get to a certain point than someone, especially when we're talking about like different economical, socioeconomical classes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It truly is. And it sucks that it has to come to that.
It's the way the
It's
world
just
has
the way-
been
Kind of what she said, wasn't
made.
Yeah.
When you don't know what to do.
Alright. Everyone got their...
I got my 2 cents in.
Alright.
I got my
I got
7 cents in.
Yeah.
I think I got my dime in. Dropping dimes?
Fuck you too.
Rolling hundreds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Rolling 17 cents in my pocket when I beat
Like
on
Brendan.
you.
Damn. Alright.
That's...
So,
I don't understand. I don't know what that means.
You don't need to know. Shh.
what kind of mistakes in life affect you greatly? And this is looking at any point in life. What mistake or what string of mistakes will hurt you? Now let's just go into the
Wrong
perspective of
friends.
let's
Bad
just go
friends.
let's just go into the hypothetical. Let's just let's create this hypothetical person. It doesn't let's say guy. Let's say guy for now because
Hi,
guys
Guy.
are different. So let's say this hypothetical 14 to 15-year-old guy, dude, male, who just got into high school. Because I don't think anything before that will any mistakes they made before that will influence his life
Greatly.
exactly.
Well,
So from beginning of high school till the end of his life, what mistakes will affect him greatly?
whatever ones he makes affect him.
Not
all up to
sure
you which
if
one
valid
affects you.
answer.
What do you mean?
Well, if you don't want a mistake to affect you, you don't have to make it. Like, there is some stuff that'll stick.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Knocking somebody up.
That'd be a good mistake too. Not or
That's
bad
not a good
mistake.
mistake, John.
It's a strong mistake. That's
Well,
what
it could be good, if that's what you're going for.
You're sick.
but give me a
Yeah, John,
break.
you're sick.
Do you think anyone goes up in life and dreams of knocking someone up? Let's be completely honest.
There was a movie about it.
Unless they were raised into it, which the chances of that are very slim. See, yeah, I think that I think a mistake that you could make I think is well, I was gonna say not knowing what to do in life, but that's an invalid answer
Eating
because
too much
your
chocolate
answer.
is a mistake.
people change careers all the time and they turn out fine.
Ish.
That's an invalid answer, I believe. Sometimes it's a
Your
case.
face is invalid.
Your life is invalid, asshole.
I think if you burn the bridges of like family members and
You can't
friends,
cross over it.
well,
It-
yeah,
It honestly depends on the person, because some people won't forgive you.
like,
Right?
yeah.
Because there are some people who you can patch the gaps.
No, but I just mean like no, I'm dead serious. Just like burn the bridge, like
No
drop
more bridge for you.
Like,
Basic-
kill the firstborn kind of burn bridge, or
Kill their kin.
well, nah.
not that far?
I'm not saying kill the kin, but I'm just saying make a mistake. I don't know. We'll say, you know, cheat on their
Cheat on their
girlfriend, like maybe more or less their fiance or something. I don't know, something along those lines. Big mistake.
Big mistake.
Done fucked up, mate.
Just burn the bridge of a friendship and even family as well. And the reason why I say that is because that's your support system, I believe. You know, when the shit hits the fan, they got your back. And it varies, you know. Sometimes your family have your back more than your friends do. Sometimes your friends have your back more than your family does. It all depends on the situation. But I think that if you have friends and family that surround you and they hope for good stuff for you, then life is pretty damn good in my opinion.
Pretty damn good.
And I think no matter what mistake you make, they'll come through for you.
Yes and a no.
Yeah.
They
same
could just
here.
be terrible people.
Wow.
Well, it's true.
You shouldn't expect your family to be terrible people,
It's
Josh.
possible, though. You gotta admit, it's possible.
It is possible, but that's not what you should expect.
Well, guess what? Some people
Expect that.
are unlucky,
You're unlucky.
and they're not as good looking as me.
Well, like I said, like
You're better looking
you need
than
to
her.
have a support system. You will not make it too far in life if you do not have a support system of some sort. Like, I'm not saying high school. I mean, you can make friends in university. You can make friends with your job.
You make
Like,
fun
What's
of
your job?
Like
With your job. Yeah.
involving your job, I guess. You don't necessarily need a family.
Wow.
Okay. You need one or the other. Both.
You need a
Best
family.
case scenario. both best case scenario, but you do at least need one. A good support group of friends and or family.
And/or. I like that. And/or.
Yeah. And they'll come through for you, I think, because I think no matter what mistake you make,
Your family loves you.
family loves you.
Kind of.
What do you guys think?
Perhaps.
A mistake that, I guess unless you wanted to counter it, but
I don't have nothing to say to this one, really.
really,
Yeah, I don't really.
anyone else?
No, I don't really have anything to say to that either.
John?
Not completely.
Say what you got.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much, well, basically everything I say is the same, because that's just how it is. It's not because I'm too
John's
lazy
not
or
original.
anything, you know.
Just not original.
I'm OG, though.
What?
To them OG, though.
You're probably just damn lazy.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
But anyway,
So-
just continue.
so harsh.
Continue.
So right, though.
Basically, I mean, just look at some people. They get through without family. It's just fine.
Yeah, that's actually true, though.
Like the chick from Identity Thief. She had no family.
Well, I didn't watch that full movie yet. Thanks.
Oh,
Neither
I'm
did I.
sorry.
Never
I'm
watched
so
the movie
sorry.
in general.
That's like a new movie, John. I don't know why you'd be saying it.
You just ruined my life.
It was an okay movie. I'm not gonna give it that many remarks. So
It was
it's not
an-
like I just spoiled the freaking world.
You did spoil the freaking world.
Asshole. I looked forward to seeing that movie, too.
Sorry.
Not anymore.
Fuck you, John.
It's all your fault. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, no.
Oh, well. I'll just
But
have to kill his kid.
I guess there are exceptions. You know, some can make it without a family. I don't
But
think
their life isn't as easy.
I don't think there could be one of those. I don't think I could be one of those people. Especially when I say this hypothetical, 15-year-old who does have a great support system, or a great great support system, and has all the assets to do all this extracurricular and academic stuff, and just has a bright future. That's what I think. Some do. They live without like a really they without a support system. They just get by. They're used to it, I guess.
Just gotta do what you gotta do to get by.
Get
Did you
by.
say they used to live?
What?
You just said they used to live.
That's how they used to live.
Did they die?
That's how they're used to living. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, did they die? When did this happen?
No, Josh, no. Silly,
Sorry,
no.
I messed up there, but yeah. Sir, what do we got else? Anything? What do we have else? What do we mean?
Crap off.
What do we have else? Good
The
thing,
two
lady.
sentences you said were both improper grammar.
Well,
Ram-
Go Rammer.
Grammar.
what,
like that.
what else do we have? Do we have? What does everyone think? What is there anyone think different than I do?
Not in that position.
Not really.
Really?
No,
Now
lying
let's
to you.
let's say the biggest mistake they can make if they had a crappy support system. Okay,
And the
average.
mistakes are unlimited.
Mistakes are made.
Like Josh.
Oh.
Aw.
See,
Aw. I'm sorry, Josh.
kind of a below average support system. They have I think they maybe their family isn't so good. Let's say they're I don't know. Let's just say one parent left them. Other one's a alcoholic.
Other one's name's Chucky.
Oh my god.
Chuck
And
E.
then
Cheese? I like Chuck E. Cheese. Just
and
kidding.
then
I
the
haven't been to Chuck
other
E. Cheese.
cheese.
Oh, no.
the friends are good, supporting. sometimes they get in a bit of trouble. I mean, their friends share the same background. Can't get the accents, kind of struggles in school. What's the mistake? What's the worst mistake that he can make?
He could die.
Yeah, Trevor's got a good point.
Really?
That's a pretty big mistake. You don't want to die.
You think you're trying to get something deep from people who aren't very deep?
Really?
I'm deep. I'm just not deep when I play video games because it's a video game.
Then stop
Yeah.
playing video games.
But no, I don't like not playing video games. Video games is fun.
Fuck.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
See, I think my mistake would be not trying hard. If they don't try hard,
You try hard.
and I mean, I guess,
Don't be such a
and
tryhard.
when I speak of this person, this hypothetical person, I mean, I also mean someone that will work hard for something. And I think in that case, they need to work. They need to work hard. And they keep working hard, and they will get somewhere. Someone will notice them. They're not doing too well at school. Doesn't matter. They will. They keep working hard. 4 years through high school, it's going to get them somewhere. And maybe it doesn't work out for them 4 years at high school. Go after high school. Hard work pays off. I'm a firm believer in that. It will pay off.
What if
Despite
they work hard, they lose everything, and they end up living on the streets?
how will they lose everything?
How could
How-
no matter how hard you work, your world can still come crumbling down.
But how?
No, you can't get a job. Maybe no matter what, you can't. Like they won't hire you, kind of thing. Can't get a good job.
I have that problem. Oh no. I'm also a teenager, but don't worry about it.
Like let's say you can't get a good job for no reason really. You can't get a job. You're having trouble, or nobody's hiring at this time. It's a depression.
Economy sucks, yeah.
Even no matter how hard you work, you're not going to get anywhere. You could have to take out loans. Then the bank might take your house, if you even had a house to begin with. Like you lose your car, you'll lose everything. And it's possible. Bad things can happen to good people.
Yeah.
Die.
Like the world, it's just the way it is.
The world's a cruel place.
And you gotta get used to it. If you wanna make it in this shithole.
Just gotta do what you gotta do. What you gotta do to
You're
get
also
by.
you're also probably you're also speaking. You said you can't get a good job. That probably means this person did go to university. I don't know.
Even if they did, sometimes, like,
you can't. You can't
let's
get a
say teachers. I don't know if it still is like this, but at one point, teachers they didn't need any more. Basically, if
Yeah.
you went to university to become one, you couldn't get a job.
job. Hmm.
They just didn't need any more. That you couldn't get a job. The marketplace was oversaturated.
Exactly. So
Yep.
basically, you got student loans with that.
And then you're
And
in
then-
debt to begin
and
with.
you're in debt to begin with. Yep.
Like, a lot of things cannot go your way, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
But you just gotta fight through and keep going.
Or die in the streets, because that's possible, too.
Oh well, I was trying to
Like
go
I
for
said before, if you
Yay,
have
happy
if
good
you have,
times
if
and
you have
like
an
no.
alright friends, then they can help you get by too. I mean, I don't
My
think
friends are terrible people. Just kidding.
Wow.
They're great people. I'm just kidding. They're great people. They're you guys.
Thank you.
Well, fuck you,
Right,
too.
they,
Josh, I just said you're a great person. You're like, screw you.
I don't need you.
Such a terrible person now. You were a beautiful person before, but you what? No,
But
not
that
anymore,
is
John.
right. Bad shit happens to good people. But I'm not entirely convinced that there isn't a way around that. I think the worst thing you can do is stop living.
Well, yeah, that tends to be pretty bad because you die.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be, like, kind of the bearer of bad news here, but when you die, you die.
There's no more living for you.
Well, I'm talking about, like, when things get bad, you can't just end it yourself.
Well, if you had a really
I think-
sharp knife.
I think it's more accepted. I think for me, it's more accepting to die working hard than to just commit suicide.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
Most people probably believe that.
It depends, honestly.
I'll never understand why people will do it, and I never want to, honestly. I honestly don't think I'll ever want to.
Oh my god! I might have a new topic. I'm on fire tonight.
Look at you.
On fire tonight.
Okay. What are your thoughts on suicide? Because it's a touchy subject. I'm not
It's a
sure.
very touchy subject.
Like it rubs people the wrong way sometimes.
You can rub me any way you want.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
But
Any way you want it, that's the way you need.
But,
Any way you want it.
what are your thoughts on it? If you want to cover it, I mean, it is a touchy subject, but I'm fine talking
It's a
about
touchy
it.
subject, but I'm a touchy guy.
All right. What do you guys?
I don't have a lot of positive nor negative to it. I'm almost on the boat of I don't understand. Right?
Yeah.
I don't have anything good to say or anything bad. I don't understand. So I'm not much in a position to say anything, is the way I look at it. Because if I don't understand, I don't want to speak about it. Or I don't... And it's always something I don't want to know. I don't want to understand it. I don't want to know what goes through some people's minds. The human race is kind of broken. I don't know if you've noticed that.
A good chunk of it is, but to be quite honest, actually, frick that. We've talked about this. It's been broken for a long time, but nevertheless,
You got too far from your mic. I couldn't hear you.
it's been broken for a long time. Nevertheless,
Tis true. Tis true.
no, yeah.
But what can you do?
When you live in a shoe.
God damn it. See,
Save your little buy a boot.
You're
That's-
right. You're right. You can't really say much when you don't know too much about it. But
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, the reason why people do it is because they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, what if there is no light at the end of the tunnel for them?
Well, that's what they think, Josh.
But what if it's the actual way it is? Does it still make it moral? Does it
Josh.
still make it just?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't understand what to say here.
That's why I don't speak about this kind of stuff.
But if you see,
Because, if I see a light at the
but
end of the tunnel, like hell,
I
I'm
don't
going close to
know.
it.
I don't know. Most of suicide is teenagers who have a boatload of potential. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You want to know, and it's a bad thing because you don't know.
The tunnel
one
could be
knows.
pitch fucking black.
We're teenagers. We don't know. We can't see it. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Just people, they lose. I don't know. They get depressed. They just can't. They don't have any more self-motivation. They have no more. They don't have a What's the word? Or what's the?
Motivation?
Well, they don't see. They feel themselves a waste of space. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
A burden.
A burden.
Burden upon
They don't see what they can. They don't see what they can do right. They don't see. They see everything they do wrong. Like,
I see.
and that's what I think. There's a reason why people who are the way I see it, I can't really say to why, but I can say to what happens when suicide has happened. When you commit suicide,
You die.
basically, but that's not what I was going for. See,
I'm sorry.
I can't say, I can't understand or
Comprehend?
or comprehend or to why your reasoning is of why you want to think. But I think that if people understood that when you kill yourself, any potential that you have is gone. You kill you the minute you kill, the second you killed yourself, and any potential that you had,
It does.
it's done.
Yeah, it literally dies, John.
It's no more. If you were once overflowing, if you were in overabundance with potential, and you kill yourself, you don't know that potential could get you somewhere in life. I've said it. I've said it with Trevor before. There have been people in entertainment, especially on YouTube, who have been in that situation, but they've gotten through it. And look at them now.
Well, there've
If
been
they were
there've been people that aren't just in entertainment that have been in that situation and been through
exactly
it. Just
more,
saying.
I know, but for me, that's kind of that's kind of the people I kind of know the most. I
They're
guess
like popular, so a
they're
lot of people
popular.
know them.
Exactly. Kind of the YouTube, like I said before, YouTube commentators are kind of the ones that they're probably the only entertainers that really share their personal lives. Some
To
of
the
them,
extent that they do, yeah.
yeah,
Which
yeah,
that's quite a bit, honestly.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how some people are so comfortable with letting people know so much.
Yeah,
Different strokes for different folks.
exactly.
Yeah.
But like, oh, just give me a second. Oh, I see. But like I said, you just shatter it. Like people have skills, you just have to find them. And also, you need to find like a self motivation as well.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can't.
it's kind of a given.
I can't say. You know, I won't be able to understand to why. To why people do it. Sometimes I will be able to understand it, but you know, understand for anyone who, who listens to this, and I don't know, maybe thinking of it, you kill all potential when you do this,
And the thing,
and not to mention that people say that it was the only way out. People say it's a coward's way out. I don't coward's way out.
Ooh, don't bring that up with me, because that's kind of what I think.
Yeah.
I don't mean it in an offensive way. That's just the way I've always looked at
no.
it.
I think we should probably just get off this topic because
No,
it's
no,
getting
no,
pretty
no,
touchy.
We
No,
can
no,
go.
no,
We
no.
can go.
No. Listen, I don't consider it cowards because there's something cowardly. Because obviously, if you're thinking about this, you've gone through some shit. That's not. I don't think that's cowardly. That's in my perspective, it's not.
Well, going through it's not, but running away from it is. Right. This is just my opinion on it, and it sounds wrong. And I'm not gonna
But
if somebody's thinking of it, it's not like I'm gonna say, "Oh, you coward."
There's nothing wrong about an opinion.
But if
Let's be
somebody's
quite
like
honest.
saying something to me, it's like I'm not gonna say, "Oh, you're wrong." You know what I mean? It's just the way I've looked at this situation. It's just the way I look at it.
But the way I see it
Yeah.
is that you don't at the end of your act, you really don't hurt yourself, but you hurt everyone else around you.
and
At the end of the day, when you're dead, you don't feel it. You did what you wanted to accomplish. You escaped from it. Fact is,
Is
your
that what you
friends and
really
family
wanted?
don't have that privilege. 'Cause they have to live with that act. Many people have to live with that act for the rest of their lives.
plus, if you like, you know how you said it's like a burden.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's also a burden on everybody else. Like, that takes it from 1 and spreads it basically,
Exactly. You know?
both like emotionally and costs of things.
Well, yeah.
Plus a small percentage of the workforce's income.
Obviously, your mind is different when it's depressed.
Well, that's
Yeah.
kind of why it's called a mental illness, there, bud.
That's true. That's true.
Good job.
And people don't, they don't understand that. They really don't, which sucks. That's why I kind of want to get out there that people, if you know now, maybe you won't think of doing it later. That's kind of my take on it, I guess. That, you kill potential when you do it. I can't, usually when you go to that, there is a true reason. And I guess it's kind of understandable. Because, you kind of have to put yourself in their shoes. But that's what I think. You kind of kill potential, and you hurt more. You hurt others in the process as well.
It's true.
Do you guys want to stop this? I mean,
No, I'm good if you guys. Well, I guess we're still not a lot more to say to
Well-
it, though.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I was thinking.
anyway, I'm done. I dropped the mic on this.
Alright, next
Well,
topic then.
basically, yeah, that ends it.
Yeah, let's get off the solemn.
All right, so we're gonna get a bit more happy now. So what is your ideal dream life? What do you dream of? What kind of condition of life? What do you know what I'm saying? Like how much money you want to have? What stuff like that. Where do you want to live? Yada.
Have all the money.
In the world?
No,
Oh.
I need other people to have money so I can buy things off them. Yoink.
Is that you want to go more in depth?
No,
Trevor.
no, I stay.
Josh?
My world that I would want to live in, kind of thing.
Well, I mean like a dream life.
Oh, dream life. I don't know, honestly. I have nothing wrong with the one I have.
Yeah, me either.
Same.
I just want more money so I can buy a
More
moped.
money, more
I want a moped.
power.
I want
See, for me, if I'm living comfortably, if I don't have to worry about paying the taxes, I have a decent
Paying
amount
the
of money.
taxes. You mean paying the bills? You
Whatever.
kind of have to pay the taxes.
Fine.
Yeah, no choices.
I'm pretty sure it's like income tax and shit.
That was a bunch of taxes.
Exactly. But anyway, if I can pay the bills, I can pay the taxes. If I can live comfortably when it comes to that, I'm not sure about a family yet. Maybe a wife. Usually when wife comes kids, and kids comes maybe
No
drop
sleep.
kicking them.
Hating
Well-
every minute of your life.
I was just gonna say drop kicking them to a wall, maybe.
Well, that's
Oh my
illegal.
God,
You can't do
that's
that
your
anymore.
controller's job.
I have a bad feeling that if I have ever a kid, I'm going to do bad. I'm gonna abuse that kid in a
Like,
very
if you're-
violent way.
I hate
If-
children.
If a kid just trolls you,
This is a thought. This is
A kid
thought
trolls
out
you, drops
loud.
kick him through the wall.
This is a thought out loud. It's a really bad one, but it's,
He's like, Daddy, I need to use the bathroom. Frig off.
Oh.
No, it'd be fuck off. It would be
What was
fuck
that?
off.
I'm talking about.
You tell that
the times-
6-year-old go fuck himself.
But Josh, I'm not allowed to swear.
And
'cause
tell
I'm
him you
biblical.
fucked his mom. That
I'm
always
talk-
screws the vibe.
I'm talking about like when they're crying for half an hour. That gets annoying. I don't
So
care.
you're just gonna slap him across the face.
Slap dead.
No,
On
no,
the
I'm
floor.
not. I guess when you really become a dad, you can have a better initiative, like a better,
Bitch
Yeah.
slap.
no, like you don't do that.
I can hit you so much harder now that I'm 30.
Oh, God.
Oh no. That sounds so dirty.
Josh.
No.
That's the way I'm thinking about stopping.
Oh.
It's like when you become a father, you have
But
so much
anyway.
ability. It's like you can hit harder.
But if I can live comfortably, and live in a kind of in a fairly similar community like this one, like kind of, I don't know, just kind of outside town, but close enough. It's not that, far away. It's still in civilization, but it's still kind of still a distance away from everything.
I could never
right?
be one of those people who live way out in the boonies.
Neither could I. I need to be somewhat in civilization.
Yeah. Like I could go there for like a week or something, but I couldn't be out there for my entire life.
I need a happy medium. I can't be on the boonies, and I can't be smack dab in the city.
I'd be fine. No, the city's kind of old.
I couldn't be a city. Nah, no,
City
I couldn't.
boy.
I'd have to
in the
live
city.
like in a town, I guess. Probably be a good medium.
That's me as well. Like a town. Yeah.
Or like on the outskirts of town or something.
Yeah, outskirts of town would be my best bet. Kind of in a rural area.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah. That I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really going for big. I'm not going for like big amounts of money.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Me-
disagree if I get big tons of money.
I want to live comfortably, and I want to have kind of that in the long term. I kind of want that satisfaction. It's like, oh, I saved up. I saved up. So I don't want to be getting like, I don't know, Bill Gates money, and have like billions and billions of dollars and just do whatever I want.
Would you not want Bill Gates' money?
At that point, it'd be like, okay, well, what do I do now? You
Get
Well,
more
Bill-
monies.
Bill Gates, if he drops $100 bill, it is literally not worth it for him to bend down and pick it up.
I find that
Exactly.
funny.
That's exactly it. Like, yeah.
Like it's literally not worth him just to like take a second, bend down, pick it up, and walk away.
I'd pick it up anyways. Just because I'd like $100 in my pocket.
But Josh, would you
Well,
rather
it's
have
like
We probably got
Are
like 800 more.
He probably has like 1,000 in his wallet, if not more.
probably doesn't use money, probably doesn't carry cash on him.
He probably doesn't even need to carry like a debit card. He's probably just walks in the store and he just gets what he wants.
Sure enough.
I'm Bill Gates. Yoink. Walks away.
It doesn't matter if you want to fine me for stealing.
I'll just pay the cops. Don't worry about it.
I'll pay them all off.
I think I basically said everything. I would like to live in Canada. I'm kind of familiar with them.
I'm content with leaving.
Really?
Yep.
Josh,
I
you're
would.
weird.
I wouldn't like to live in the States.
I wouldn't want to live in the States, but I'm moving somewhere warm. I can't stand the cold.
To the Sweden.
No, John.
Fine, then go to
He said
France.
somewhere warm.
I don't care.
I can't stand the cold. Go to Sweden. You're a
Yeah.
genius, aren't you, John?
Europe would be kind of an interesting place to live, but nah, I don't know. I heard it's kind of really ethnocentric down there.
What do you mean
And
by
I
that?
don't like if your mom. It's like our race is superior. You don't accept many. It's like if you don't follow our culture, then learn it now. Too bad. That's the only way you're gonna live in our country, bitch.
Well,
Better adapt.
they live, and it's like negative, like 90% of the time, I think. Like negative in temperature. I don't think you'd be very inviting to other people.
That's well.
I don't think you'd be a very nice person, honestly.
Well,
I'm sorry, I'll just freeze off my dick.
Oh no, I don't do that. No.
I didn't need that anyways. I go fuck cow now.
Okay,
You
well,
must
while you're
have
doing
not much
that,
of a life.
I'm just gonna keep mine here.
You cow?
No, my wang.
dick.
Yeah. Schlong. I just love that word. Schlong.
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 That's a funny word.
Schlong.
God. So Trevor wants a lot of money. Josh kind of is content with kind of leaving. To Canada. Personally, if anything, I'd like to stay here. It's a nice place. I'm familiar with it.
And John?
I think I'd like to stay here, but have enough money so that I could, visit other places. But it's like to live here.
What do you mean?
Like
Like-
he wants to live here, but he wants to be able to like visit like France and
I don't
Sweden.
want France. France is too mainstream.
France is too mainstream if you want the truth.
You're too mainstream.
What place isn't mainstream? Exactly, you can't think of one.
Samoa.
Samoa. No, it was
Nigeria.
On Fiverr, that's too mainstream.
What?
Go to Nigeria.
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 Sweden is not mainstream.
It could be.
No, it's not mainstream.
Nobody wants to live there, let alone
No.
go there.
No one
Sweden
goes.
was voted the #1 country to live in the world. Canada was
Ever.
like 4th or 5th.
What did?
I don't think. Yeah.
Sweden won.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think.
Sweden.
Like, I don't think that too many people like vacation in Sweden. Let's be completely honest.
Why would you,
It's-
honestly?
It's too cold here. Let's go to Sweden.
You know, if you were in that situation, you might as well just stop living.
Well, oh my God.
Nobody likes the cold. I don't care if you say
Sweden-
you like the cold, you don't like the cold.
I like the cold.
Shut up, you don't like the cold.
I like the cold.
You don't get choices here.
I get more choices than you do.
Okay, on this one it says Australia, then the States.
At the States.
I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
bullshit.
That's wrong.
That's
That's wrong.
bullshit. Maybe if you're going
Then
for like,
Denmark, then Canada, then Switzerland, then
how is the
Netherlands.
States better than us?
I don't
Screw
know.
that.
Does not
pretty
work
that's
that way.
Not how it works.
Maybe this is in this 19, maybe in like about 1960.
Or maybe it's an American website.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I'm thinking
probably.
too.
Buys
Probably.
shit.
Damn tricky Americans.
Yeah, sneaky American.
Sneaky, sneaky. Oh god. Oh god, what did I just click?
Okay, number
Oh,
1.
no.
Okay, on here it says Australia, then Sweden, then Canada, then Norway, then Switzerland, then the States, then Denmark, then the Netherlands, then Iceland, then the UK.
Makes sense, honestly.
Hmm.
Honestly, I don't think the States should even crack the top 10.
Wow, Brady, you're nice.
I don't even care.
Wait a minute, how does that make sense? By the
What?
score system, Australia is in the lead with 9.5, like highest is 9.5,
Mm-hmm.
and lowest is 4.5, and then Sweden it's second place and it's 9.7 and lowest 4.6.
Hacks? I'm calling hacks?
Or heck. Sweden wins. That's how it is.
Alright. Dude. Maybe.
Seems legit.
Alright, you want to go into John's video game as an alternate reality? Because I don't understand that one.
No one understands it.
But do you think that you could, they could develop something that would allow you to live your life, but in a different,
Dimension.
with modified things, you know what I mean?
Pretty much, you want to be
It's
put
basically
into a
living
video
in
game.
its life instead of your own.
Can I
You wanna be put
live
into a
in the
video game. That's
video
what you want.
game world?
So what you're saying is,
Probably not, because you probably cannot get put into a disc. Just saying.
Are you sure of that?
You know, but with inputs and stuff.
What if we were magical creatures?
I'm a unicorn.
I'm a pretty princess! JK, you
Shut
can't be a
up.
pretty princess. Never dream for that.
But I want a dream.
Most of you can't even be pretty.
Oh no, that's not nice.
Except on Instagram.
Oh.
People photo edit the hell out of their Instagram pics. It's funny because it's like you look at it, it's like, oh, you don't really look like that.
Girls be girls be like no edit.
And we be like, bullshit.
Girls be like, no filter. You're full of shit.
I don't know if you know what a filter is, but that's that different color you have right there.
My filter went off. It was full of crap. Oh, what, Sam? No.
What?
My sister said something. Don't worry about it.
Really? Really? Supposed to mute your mic, asshole?
Shut
Oh, really? You want to me? You want to? You really? You want to?
Shut up.
You want to
Shut
fight
up.
this?
Yeah, go.
I will end you.
I'm bigger than you. I'm high up in the food chain.
I'm
Get in my belly.
5'9", 110 pounds of pure muscle.
That's
More like pure bone and skin.
Shut up. I'll still kick your ass.
that's
Okay,
just,
Josh.
That's just defense mechanism.
I love how you're just gonna you're probably just gonna try and jump on me. I'm just gonna pick you up. I'm just gonna grab you and throw you.
It's like that guy. Have you seen that video where the little guy's picking on the big guy? And he power slams him on the ground.
Yes. It's like he doesn't even have chance. It's like you're dead.
It's like the guy. I swear to God, if the guy was gonna say something, he should be like, "If I really be putting up this shit," and he picks him up and throws him. The guy just busts his ass. It's like, dude, you're a badass. Oh man.
I love that laughter.
Oh god. Alright. If you can put yourself in a video game, which I don't know, unless you had some kind of if you mean one of those Connect style thingies, I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
A we?
No. Goodness gracious. I have no idea.
Goodness gracious, eat my faces.
See, I don't understand
no.
this topic.
Oh, yes. It's John's
Okay.
topic. John has bad topics.
John
Yeah.
always gets bad topics.
Nope.
Well, what else am I gonna do? Take a good
Top of good
topic.
topics.
Uh,
I say
on a roll
that's
with
too
the
mainstream. One more time, John. I will punch
Too
you in the
mainstream,
face.
Trevor. Too mainstream,
Nope.
not too mainstream.
Shut up.
I'm gonna kill all your kin.
Oh no, Josh, no. The viewers probably doesn't know what that means. So no.
If you don't know what that means, it doesn't matter because you should.
Who's on the phone?
I'm not sure.
Nobody's on the phone.
Thanks for
It's a
muting, Mike.
Oh,
I really wanted to hear who's on the
Ow.
phone.
And then a cat meowed.
I love cats.
Ow.
I'm okay with the cat. Put the cat on. I want to talk to the cat.
Cat's better than you. It's higher up on the food
Shh,
chain.
don't tell him that. Brady,
Yeah.
I talked to your cat. Please. Pretty please. Do you want a cherry on top? I can put a cherry on top.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Waiting for me to leave?
Yep.
No, it's not.
Alright, do we have any more topics?
I don't think so.
Alright, you guys want to wrap it up here, or do you want to go on, or what?
I think we should leave it there for today then.
John?
Yes. John.
What?
Just ignore John. Ignore John.
Brady?
Doesn't count.
Brady?
He's AFK, so he doesn't count either.
Okay, well, let's end it here then.
Let's end. Good day to you people.
Ciao, ciao.
Nice.